Well, 1 week into early voting in North Carolina, and we're already seeing record numbers. More than 2 million people have cast their ballots since polls opened last Thursday. That's more than a quarter of all eligible voters in the state. Political experts tell Eugene Daniel what the trend tells us about the upcoming election.
We are running ahead of where we were 4 years ago this same day.
So far, in just 1 week, more than 2 million North Carolinians have casted their ballots early. The state's Board of Elections says the turnout represents around 26% of registered voters in the Tar Heel state.
There's more early voters. We're seeing record-breaking levels of early voting.
Of the 1.8 million people who voted early in person, registered Democrats and Republicans make up 34% each, and 31% are unaffiliated voters. Though it's too early to tell the impact these numbers will have on election results, Dr. Jason Huser of Elon University says the data reveals a new strategy in the state.
If the early voting results from North Carolina voters don't show up right away as high on election night, I start thinking, well, this isn't going to be a good night for Democrats. I'm not going to be able to do that going forward because Republicans as a party have embraced early voting as a method.
The number of absentee ballots is less than at this time in years past, but Dr. Michael Bitzer, director for the Center for North Carolina Politics and Public Service, says overall turnout shows more voters are aware of the significance the state holds in the political landscape.
And so I think that that is certainly prompting people to say, you know, I can be part of a highly competitive election. My vote can make a difference.
North Carolina is one of 7 key battleground states in the presidential election and features key races that could help shift power in Congress. And experts say it will be interesting how it all plays out come Election Day. For 13 News Now, I'm Eugene Daniel.
And as Election Day nears, here's some deadlines to keep in mind. Take a good look at your screen. In Virginia, tomorrow, October 25th, is the deadline to apply for a mail-in ballot. For North Carolina, your next deadline is for those who need to apply for an absentee ballot. That deadline is Tuesday, October 29th. Keep in mind, on Election Day, polls in Virginia close at 7 p.m. and at 7:30 in North Carolina.